Almighty and eternal God, I, John de Brebeuf, though altogether most unworthy in your divine sight, yet relying on your infinite goodness and mercy, and moved with a desire of serving you, in the presence of the most holy Virgin Mary and your whole heavenly court, vow to your divine majesty, perpetual poverty, chastity, and obedience in the society of Jesus. And I promise that I shall enter that same society in order to lead my entire life in it. It's true for all of us that the cross is not a distant history, nor is it a one-and-done union early in a Christian's life of faith. The cross is a daily union and the culmination of a lifetime of self-offering. And you could say that the self-offering of Jean de Brebeuf began with these vows in 1619. And he received so much grace from offering these vows that later he recalled Psalm 116, which says, "What return can I make to the Lord for his generosity to me? I shall take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord." He used these words of Scripture when he composed a second vow formula, his own, a vow of martyrdom. And finally, his third vow is a vow of perfection. And this is now a daily vow. And this is, I think, the culmination of the others, that the first vows, a complete gift of himself, the second vow, willing to suffer anything for love of Christ, and now this third vow, one of daily devotion of perfection, of never allowing himself to choose anything apart from what is most pleasing to God. This is the capstone of his life as a Jesuit, as a missionary, eventually as a martyr. And this is ultimately also, I think, what we can perhaps most imitate, regardless of our state of life, regardless of who we are or where we're from or where we are on this mountain of the Lord that each of us is climbing. We can imitate him in this third and final vow, this daily vow of seeking what is for God's greater glory. And so I'd invite you to consider perhaps in your own life, what is standing in the way of you offering yourself to the Lord more fully today, recognizing that the offering we make today is tentative, and that the Lord will bless our offering and inspire us to make a still greater one, and that over time we will find ourselves making greater and greater progress in the spiritual life and offering greater and greater offerings to the Lord until we can join St. Jean de Brebeuf and his companions in offering everything, even our bones, to the Lord for his glory.